Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video we are going to be connecting a temperature and humidity sensor to our ESP32. So for this tutorial we are going to be using BME280 sensor, that is a temperature, humidity and pressure sensor. It's a I2C sensor and its operating voltage is 3.3 volt. We will be connecting this to our ESP32 and read the data from the sensor. To install the respected library, you need to go to this library menu inside your Arduino IDE and type your sensor name. So in here we will be typing BME280. In here you will find many BME280 library written by different authors. Just explore this and install whatever you think best. So in here we will be installing BME280 by Tyler. So its current version is 3.00. Just click install to install it. So after installing, you can find all these libraries inside your Arduino folder, which is present inside your documents folder, and in libraries folder you can find all of your libraries. You can also copy paste your external libraries in here and it will be linked to your Arduino IDE automatically. So let's run an example. Go to file, then examples, then in the below you will find BME280 folder, and from there we will be running an example. So it is BME280 I2C test. So in here we are using I2C connection. First we are creating a instance, that is BME, and open a serial monitor on baud rate 115200. Then we start the I2C connection by wire.begin function. Then we start the BME280 by running BME.begin. So if we could not read any data from the sensor, it will print could not find BME280. So in BME280 there is no humidity data, but in BME280 you can find temperature, humidity and pressure. Next we are printing the BME280 data inside our serial monitor in a loop. So by BME.read function we are actually reading all the parameters. You can pass here also your custom I2C pin. For that you need to define your I2C pin. In here the SDA is 33 and SCL is 32. Then we need to pass these pins inside begin function to tell our I2C connection to use this pin. We will use the VCC, ground, SDA and SCL pin. The VCC pin is the voltage pin that is run on 3.3 volt. So this is our ESP32. We have flashed a blink code in it in previous video. We will use the 3.3 volt pin, ground pin, and for the I2C connection we will use D33 and D32 pin. So in here the white wire is the 3.3 volt pin, black is the ground, the red is the SDA pin, the brown is the SCL pin, which is D33 and D32. So in here VCC is the 3.3 volt connection, ground is the black wire, SCL or serial clock is the brown wire, and serial data or SDA is the red wire. Please check if the wiring is exactly what we have shown in this video, otherwise the sensor will not visible to our system and we will not able to read the data from the sensor. Next we will flash the code. Make sure to press the boot button during the connecting pop-up inside your terminal. Select the baud rate we have configured. You can see here could not find BME280 sensor. So let's debug it. First we need to check the wiring is properly done. Then we will run a I2C scanners code and find the I2C address of this BME280 sensor. So in here we are defining the SDA and SCL pin and start the I2C connection. Then in a loop we are scanning all the available I2C addresses. So if it's find any address, it will print out the hex code, otherwise it will not print anything. Now open the serial monitor and change the baud rate which we have configured. As you can see here, no I2 devices found, so we may have a faulty sensor. So after changing the sensor to a new one and running this code, we find out the respected I2C addresses, which is 0x76. That's mean our connection is properly working and the sensor is discovered by the ESP32. Now we will run this BME280 I2C test code. Press the boot button during connecting. Now open the serial monitor and change the baud rate which we have configured. You can use any baud rate. So in here we are actually reading the data from the sensor. So that's how you will connect a I2C sensor to your ESP32 Arduino and read the data from it. You can now do whatever you want to do with this data. Thank you for watching. Please like this video if you like it. Subscribe to this channel for more videos like this.